Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. 20 times cut it. On the count of 3, you're going to open your eyes, look at your hands. You'll try and separate them, but it will not work. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes. Take a look at your hands. Try and open. Try and separate them. You're a good, strong person. Come on, you're a good, strong person. You've done this before, haven't you, sir? No, you cannot separate them? Really separate. No? No? Sleep. You, come on, you separate your hands. No, 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 sleep deeper. Come on, really try. No, no, sleep deeper. Try harder. Really? Yes? No? Sleep deeper. And deeper. Go hard. Oh, try. Come on, no? Sleep deeper. And deeper. Really? Try hard. Twice hard. No? Sleep deeper. And deeper. As I come by and touch you, and only when I come by and touch you on the shoulder, I want you to recall a time when you were a child, when you had the giggles. Now, maybe it was a time when you were in church and you didn't want to get caught. Maybe it was a time in class and you didn't want to get caught. But you'll remember something that at first starts to make you laugh a little bit. Right? And then maybe a little more. Right? Can you remember giggling as a child? Can you remember giggling as a child? And then as I come by and touch you a second time, it's not going to be just a giggle, it's going to be a laugh. It's going to be something that's authentically making you laugh. Yes, that's okay. Really enjoy the laughter, yes. And the more you laugh, the better it feels. And the better it feels, the more you want to laugh. Yes, enjoy it. At the sound of my voice, and when I count to 3 and snap my fingers, you're going to find this twice as funny. 1, 2, 3. And as I come by and touch you on the shoulder, it's going to become funnier still. And funnier still. And funnier still. And funnier still. And funnier still. Let me see it again. On the count of 3, you can funnier. 1, 2, 3. My friends, when I count to 3 and I snap my fingers and say the word sleep, and only when I snap my fingers and say the word sleep, you will fall deep into sleep. 1, 2, 3, sleep. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. So we've got the sense of humor going for us here. Now, I will say that in a room like this, it is easy to understand when we get the energy up like this. It does tend to get a little bit warm in here. Only my friends on the stage, when you hear me count to 3 and snap my fingers, you're going to find that it starts to get exceptionally warm in here. On the count of 1, 2, 3. All of a sudden, it started at about 75 degrees here. It's about 80 degrees rather. It's about 85 degrees in here. Yeah, you can feel how that collar feels against your neck. It's about 90 degrees in here. Yeah, especially if you're... Yeah, stay pressed, but I mean, it is going to feel right. It's about 95 degrees. It's about 95 degrees in here. Fan yourself, yes. Fan yourself, that's okay, yes. It's about 100 degrees in this room. It's so hot in here. It's 105 degrees in this room. Stay pressed. You have to tell them. Okay, good. They started to cool it down. Good. Oh, yeah, I know. You feel the perspiration, right? It's about 85. It's about 80. It's about 75. It's about 70. Oh, it's about 65 degrees in here. Oh, it's about 60 degrees in here. They left the windows open. Oh, it's about 55 degrees in here. Oh, it's getting a little chilly. It's about 50 degrees in here. That's usually the weather. You got to wear a jacket. It's 45 degrees in here. Yeah, it's starting to shiver a little bit, right? Yeah, it's about 35 degrees. That's almost freezing. Yeah, if you feel the need to stop your feet or huddle, or maybe huddle up to someone next to you, get a little body warmth, I understand. Yeah, you can huddle up next to somebody else, get a little body warmth. Yeah, because it's about 30 degrees in here. You can see your breath. It's 25 degrees. Oh, 50 degrees in here. That can't be safe. That can't be safe at all. Oh, it's warmer. It's okay, 60, 65, 70. Okay, good. Sit upright, eyes closed. It is no longer cold. It is no longer cold. It's no longer shivering. Eyes closed. But you did earn a reward. Since they're making it a little warmer over here, hold out one hand, I'm going to give you an ice cream cone. Hold out one hand, I'm going to give you an ice cream cone. Hold out one hand, an ice cream cone for you. Hold out one hand, and I'm going to give you an ice cream cone. Hold out one hand, just like that, an ice cream cone. Hold out one hand, and I'm going to give you your favorite ice cream cone. And you can start enjoying that now. Just like that. Start licking that. Yeah, enjoy that before it gets... Although it is a little warm in here, and that's going to start to melt. So you want to make sure you're enjoying it. Yeah. That tastes good, doesn't it? Yeah, that's good. When I snap my fingers, and only when I snap my fingers and count to 3, that is going to be twice as delicious. 1, 2, 3. Just like, oh, how good is that? How good is that? That takes 2. Oh, you know what? 10 times as delicious. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that is good. That is, oh, but it is not, you know what, it's starting to drip down your arm. You really don't want to get that drip. Yeah, go ahead, yeah, that's dripping a little bit. Don't drip it. Yeah, that's starting to drip. You don't want to miss that. Oh, that's it, so, oh, yeah, it's dripping faster. Yeah, you don't want to lose that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, they pulled a practical joke on us. Down at the bottom of the cone, it's not your favorite flavor. Only when I count to 3. Only when I count to 3, it's going to be the worst thing you've ever tasted. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that is awful. What is that? What is that? Oh, my God. I described my fingers. It's going to be twice as bad. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that is awful. Yeah, no, you're not going to get sick. You're not going to get sick. But you can't get it off your tongue. You can't swallow. You can't spit it out. No, you can't. Get rid of that A. You're trying hard. You cannot get rid of that. Don't worry, you won't get sick. That tastes terrible. That tastes terrible. Oh my goodness, twice as bad now. Oh! On a count of 3, fall asleep. 1, 2, 3. Deeper. Sit up. Only the person I'm touching now. Sit back into the chair. Only the person I'm touching now. Sit back into the chair, but drift deeper and deeper into this. There we go. The person I'm touching now will bring you up just like that. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Another sensation, arguably the strongest sense that we have in our arsenal is the sense of smell. So, on the count of 3, when I snap my fingers, only when I snap my fingers and count to 3, you're going to realize that in this room, you are getting a noseful of a scent from your childhood. Something that really made you experience that on the count of 1, 2, 3. Sit up and get a noseful of it. Yeah, that smells good, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. When you hear me snap my fingers, it is going to be twice as powerful. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that smells so good. Yeah. When I count to 3 and snap my fingers, you're going to realize that that scent is actually coming from the person next to you. On the count of 1, 2, 3. That smells so good. That smells so good. And that brings you back to a time when you were a kid. That's going to be twice as powerful. 1, 2, 3. On the count of 3, you're going to realize that that scent is coming from the person on the other side. 1, 2, 3. It's the other side, yes. Oh, where is that? Oh, that smells so good. That smells so, oh, yeah. Wait a second. On the count of 3, that's going to be the worst smell. 1, 2, 3. That is awful. Oh. That is awful. Twice as bad. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Wait a second, on the count of 3, you're not going to get sick, but I promise you, on the count of 3, you're going to realize that that smell is not coming from the person next to you, it's coming from you. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that is right. That is on the count of 3, fall asleep. 1, 2, 3. Sleep deeper. All the way down. Give them a round of applause. Ladies, you know how sometimes we will rate somebody, we'll look at a man, we'll rate a man, and we will rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, right? Well, when I bring you up on the count of 3, ladies, when you see me, I'm going to be a 30. I'm going to be a 30. You're going to look at me, and I'm going to be the type of person you really want to get to know. The gentleman who's on the stage here, the gentleman who's on the stage, only the person I'm touching, the only person I'm touching now. When I bring everybody up, and you see the attention that the women are giving me, you're going to feel very jealous. At first maybe a little upset, then maybe more so. And while you will never act out, you will not be afraid of showing me just how angry you are. You'll never act out, but you will not be afraid of showing me just how angry you are until I shake your hand, and then we're going to have a bromance. I'm going to be your best friend, but until that time, you're going to feel a little jealous, then more jealous. You don't understand why the women are looking at me with those adoring eyes on the count of 1, 2, 3. Eyes open. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. Exhale all the way out. And again, eyes open. Exhale all the way out. And I do like to feel like I'm getting to know people when I'm coming to a show like this. I think it's important that we get to know one another, learn a little bit about one another. What is your first name? Laura? Lauren, my name is Mark. How are you? Are you having a good time?
Yeah.
Did you know you were going to volunteer this afternoon?
Nope.
Are you having, but you're enjoying this so far? Excellent. What's your name? Johanna, may I shake your hand and say hello? How are you? Have you ever been hypnotized before? Are you enjoying this right now? Yeah, sort of. Look right at me. Yeah, sleep. All the way down. What's your name?
Or,
Who are you? Are you enjoying yourself?
yeah,
Are you from New Jersey? Where are you originally from?
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. So this was a little bit of a ride for you, right? Thank you for joining us over here. What's your name?
Alexis.
Alexis, you're having a good time, Alexis?
Yeah.
I gotta say, the smile suggests that she looks like she's having a good time, right? What's your name? Now, is this your first year, your second year? Your last year. Well, thank you for coming out and enjoying the show with us over here. What is your name? Are you enjoying the show? Oh, good. That is so important to me. Where are you from originally? What's your name? Maddie, hi. Are you having a good time? That is so. That's important to me. I appreciate that. Hi. Are you having a good time? Well, you know, no. In fairness, I mean, I should start by introducing. My name is Mark. What's your name?
Ray.
Ray. Ray, is this your first year? Your second year?
Does it matter?
Yes, doesn't matter. Well, no, I mean, just a way of connecting with people, right? You know, I think it's kind of important to kind of break the barriers. We find that we have more similarities than differences, don't you think?
No.
Ray, do you have any hobbies?
Some.
What's your favorite hobby? Well, no, I just thought I would ask, kind of starting a dialogue, but you know what? I'm sure that together we're going to have a great time. That's okay. We're going to have a great time over here, don't you think? Yeah, I think we're actually going to have a terrific time, don't you think, man?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, fist bump right there. Boom! There we go. Let's try something. Slow motion. I'm going to tap you over here. You're going to drift slowly in slow motion off to sleep. You're going to tap the person next to you, who will then fall asleep, who will tap the person next to you. One at a time, we're going to watch them like a slow motion domino. Here we go, just like this. There you go. Oh, you didn't get a chance. I'm sorry, you didn't get a chance. Lauren, will you hold up one finger just like this? Shake that real hard. Touch yourself on the forehead. You can go right to sleep. We having a good time so far? Only the person I'm touching now. Only the person I'm touching now. When I bring everybody up on the count of 3, you will not be able to stand out of the chair. You will be locked to the chair. Only the person I'm touching now. When I ask everybody to stand up, you're going to find that you are magnetized to the chair. The harder you try to get out of the chair, the more impossible it will be for you to get out of the chair. Please nod if you understand me. Very good. Only the person I'm touching now. Only the person I'm touching now. When I ask you in a moment, you are going to have absolutely no recollection of your own name. No recollection of your own name. Your name is absolutely gone. Even if you saw it on an ID or a license, you wouldn't be able to speak it. You would be tongue-tied. And the harder you try to recall your own name, the more impossible it will be to retrieve it. Please nod if you understand me. Excellent, excellent. Only the person I'm touching now, only the person I'm touching now. When I ask you to speak, you are going to speak in a foreign language that nobody has ever heard before. And you're going to be absolutely convinced that you are making sense. The person I'm touching now, only the person I'm touching now, you're going to be speaking a foreign language. It will make absolute sense to you, even though it's going to be gibberish. Please nod if you understand me. Good. The person I'm touching now, only the person I'm touching now, you are the only person who understands what she's saying and can interpret. The person I'm touching now, only the person I'm touching now, when she speaks gibberish, you are the only person who understands what she is saying and you will interpret. Please nod if you understand. Excellent. And the person I'm touching now, only the person I'm touching now, when you see me take out a red handkerchief, only when you see me take out a red handkerchief, you are going to go, woohoo, at the top of your lungs. When you see me take out a red handkerchief, and only when you see me take out a red handkerchief, you're going to say, woohoo, right at the top of your lungs. Please nod if you understand. Good. We're going to bring everybody up on the count of 3, but when we do, you are going to be under the impression that the show has not even started yet. You're going to think that we had just started our deep breathing exercises. You will have no recollection whatsoever of the program at all, and you will be convinced that the show has not started, and you're going to be wondering when the show has started. In fact, if asked, you will be convinced that you are not hypnotized. If asked, you will be convinced that you are not hypnotized. Please nod if you understand me. Excellent. I'm going to ask you all to take a long, slow, deep breath as I bring you up on the count of 1, 2, 3. Eyes open. Sit back in the chair. A long, slow, deep breath in. Exhale all the way out. Another long, slow, deep breath in. Exhale all the way out. Excellent. Eyes open. Look at me. How is everybody feeling? How are you feeling right now? You feeling good so far? You feeling pretty good? Yeah, you're feeling pretty good so far? Excellent. I find that sometimes before we start a show like this, it may be a good idea just to kind of exercise a little bit, kind of stretch the legs, because we're going to be seated for a few minutes. I hope that's okay. So would you do me a favor? Would you guys just stand right up? I'm just going to ask you to stand right up, kind of get the circulation going. Would you stand right up, please? Yeah, everybody, just stand right up. Yeah, just stand right up. If you wouldn't mind, just stand all the way up, and I'm just going to ask you to, stretch the legs, right? Sometimes it helps you sound a little bit. Yeah, could I just ask you, you're just going to stand all the way up. We're going to get everybody to stand up. Right? You don't want to be stiff in the back. You want to make sure that you're feeling a little comfortable, right? Just stand all the way. Yeah, stretch. Don't be afraid to stretch. Just stand all the way up to the back. If you could stand. Are you feeling good? Yeah? Okay. Now, I have to ask, is there anybody, guys, just stand right up. If you don't mind, just stand all the way up. I'm going to get everybody to participate. Just stand all the way. All the way. Little tired? Possibly. All right, so we'll leave it to that. We'll leave it to that. That's okay. And I'm sorry, you look like you're in a good time. We're just going to get you to stand right up. We're going to join everybody over here. I'm sorry? How? Just please speak firmly. Just stand right up, and you're going to just join. All right, let's do this. Do me a favor. Would you hold one hand up in front of you just like this? Just hold one hand up. Open the palm. Open the palm. I want you to look right at your palm. I want you to find a spot on your palm. Someplace that is going to be fixated. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, you're going to feel this start to get drawn closer and closer to your forehead. At the instant this finger touches your forehead, you are going to drift right off to sleep. You're going to see your eyes start to shift focus. Feel the magnetized finger. Drift deeper and deeper. You're doing wonderful. And now I have to apologize because sometimes it gets a little hot in here. And one of the I'm sorry? Was that? No. Okay. No, I wasn't sure. No, because sometimes what happens is when it gets a little bit hot over here, you can't help, right? And you got to kind of. You all right? Was somebody? Who was that? Was that somebody over here? It's. Are you guys hot too? Is it just me? No. Here's why I just want to make sure. Sometimes. And what I want to do is I want to get to learn a little bit about people. So here's what I'm going to do. Let me get to. So let me get to learn about a couple of people over here. Would you be kind enough to tell me what is your major? You don't know? Okay, and in fairness, we may not know yet, right? Sometimes it takes us 5, 6 years to figure that out. I'm still searching myself. And what what part of the country are you from? Well, let me ask you this. What is your name? Little hard to retrieve it. We'll come back. What's your name? Johanna. Good. And what's your name? Ford. That's right. You told me. I apologize. And I'm sorry. Your name?
Hello?
Lexus. Right. And because not everybody has a name tag. And your name? I beg your pardon?
Elspeth.
Oh, and where are you from originally?
Danielle.
Are you a foreign exchange student? Oh, okay. Does anybody speak? Do you understand her? Oh, I'm sorry. Where is she from? Idaho? Oh, I beg your pardon. And what is your major? I'm sorry, what is her major? Business, sure. And is this your first time? So you live here on campus, obviously, right? Okay. And is this your first time being away from home? Where have you been away from home before here?
Now.
Where? Where was she?
Who?
Her.
Who?
Where, you said, where were you before here?
Now.
Yeah, which is?
Home.
Home, okay. No place like home. That's great. And, this is so, would you do me a favor? Would you hold up one finger? When you touch him on the forehead, he's going to be able to stand up. Watch this. Would you stand up, sir? Yeah, you can let him go. That feels better now, doesn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause. My friends, look at me. Here's what we're going to do. Look at me. And standing, you are going to sleep. Eyes closed, head down. Sleep deeper and deeper. You're standing, you'll never fall. Even my friend who is sitting, but all my friends on the front over here, I'm going to come to just the person I'm touching now. Just the person I'm touching now. I'm going to ask you to stand up. You're going to stand up from your chair now. Only the person I'm touching now. Please stand up. Eyes closed. Please stand up. Eyes closed. Good. My friends, I will tell you that we had a little hazing that went on over here before, and I should tell you in fairness that downstairs before the show, you guys all got a tattoo on your belly. You guys all got a tattoo on your belly. And when I snap my fingers and count to 3, you're going to look at it and you are going to admire it because this is a real cool tattoo. When I snap my fingers and count to 3, you're going to realize you got a tattoo on your belly and you're really going to like it. You're really going to admire it. On the count of 1, 2, 3. Eyes open. Do you feel a little something? Does it feel a little itchy? Yeah, take a look. Did you guys see what you did before the show? Take a look on your belly. What do you got there? Check it out. Yeah, what do you see? Yeah, what are you laughing at? What do you see there? Yeah, a butterfly. That's very nice. What do you notice? You got a dragon. Wow. What do you notice? A cow. Yeah. What did you get?
Bird.
A bird. What kind of bird? A dove. Yeah. What did you get?
Foot.
It's a foot. What did you get?
Meatmeal's face.
What did you get? Flower. What kind of flower? It doesn't have colors to it?
No.
Oh, just okay. What did you get?
Butterfly.
A butterfly. By the way, I should have told you that this was not a professional tattoo artist. Unfortunately, you're going to find on the count of 3, it's going to start to itch. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's going to start to itch a little bit. Yeah, it was not a professional tattoo artist. And I'm afraid on the count of 3, it's going to itch twice as bad. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, that is bad. What were they using? That is just, on the count of 3, twice as bad. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Here's what you're going to notice. Okay, it's going to stop itching on the count of 1, 2, 3. Okay. Here's what you're going to notice. When you look at the tattoo on the person next to you, it's not what they think it is. It's actually From their angle, it looks like a butterfly or a bird or a flower, but from your angle, it looks like something inappropriate. On the count of 3, you're going to look at the person next to you, see their tattoo, and it's going to look like something inappropriate. It's a tattoo. It's there forever. 1, 2, 3. Take a look. What does your neighbor have? What does your neighbor have? No touching, looking, but no touching.
Why?
That's forever, too. Yeah, maybe it's... Oh, yeah, do me a favor. Take a seat, everybody take a seat. Everybody take a seat. There we go. That's remarkable. What, I'm not going to ask you what she got because I noticed that. But is it something that she should not be showing if she goes to the beach next summer?
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay. And I'm sorry. Your first name is. Yeah. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a slingshot. Imagine, hold up your right hand. I'm going to ask you to take a slingshot. In the left hand, I have a marshmallow for you. Take this marshmallow. I want you to pull it all the way back. You're going to stretch in there, and when it goes against the back wall, and when it comes back and hits you, you're going to drift immediately off to sleep. Pull that back, shoot that out, go. Deeper and deeper. Drift deeper to sleep. There you go. There you go. Would you hold up one finger? Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. When you touch her on the forehead, she's going to go right to sleep. Boom. Shake it, shake it, shake it. When you touch her, she's going to go right to sleep. Now, here's the thing. It's a power she didn't even know she had. It will not work if you don't shake it. Watch. Just don't shake it. Wait, touch me. Discharge it. Discharge it. Good. Don't shake it. Touch yourself on the head. It's not going to work, right? Nothing, right? Shake it, shake it, shake it. Touch yourself on the head. Incredible. Only the person I'm touching, only person I'm touching. I'm going to sit you upright, just like this. Eyes closed, sit back, and relax. Okay, I have something for you, darling. This is sleep dust. This is sleep dust. This will not get in your eyes, but when I blow it and you inhale it, it's going to put you right off to sleep. I got something special. I'm going to blow you a kiss. I hope that's not impertinent, but when I blow you the kiss, it's going to put you immediately to sleep. Are you ready? Touch your forehead, you can go right to sleep. You shouldn't be with a row full of women. You're the only one awake.
But it's a class.
Tell you what. You were locked to your seat before. I'm going to leave you locked to your seat. You're going to be unable to get out of your seat. The harder you try, the more impossible it will be. The harder you try, the more impossible it will be to get out of that chair. I am going to ask you to try and stand. Now go ahead, try and stand. Is it magnetized from the back or the seat or both? Both? Let's see if we can incentivize them to get out of the chair. No, that's a $100 bill. Watch. That's a $100 bill. Look at that. That's a $100 bill. How much is that? That's 100, right? Tell them nice and loud. That's a $100 bill. According to him, that's a $100 bill. Okay? It's yours if you can get out of the seat. Now, you're going to try hard. It's not going to work, but you can try.
Know yourself. Know your body. Slam back. Oh, he can move.
That bill is now 1,000 pounds. You can't lift it up even if you try. You're going to try. You're going to lean forward. You're going to try and pick that up, but it will not work. Go ahead, try. You can lean forward. You can try and pick it up. Go ahead. It's really working. Here. It's 1,000 pounds. That's 1,000 pounds. Really hard. You know what? Now you can get out of the seat. But that bill still weighs 1,000 pounds. You can get up out of that seat. Try and pick that up. Pick that up. Work. Oh, that is so heavy. Isn't that heavy? Oh, man. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Take a seat. Take a seat. Take a seat. No, see, I meant on the chair. On the chair. On the chair. On the chair. Sit on the chair. want you to take a long, slow, deep breath in. Look at me. Look at me. You're going to be able to stay awake for as long as you can hold your breath. But the minute you have to exhale, you're going to deflate and fall right over. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. You can stay awake. Show me your eyes are open. Yeah, show me your eyes are open. For as long as you can hold your breath, you can stay awake. But I'm sorry, the minute you exhale, you're going to start to drift right off to sleep. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. In a minute, because we're going to bring this to a close. In a minute, here's what we're going to do. My friends on stage, when I count to 5, I'm going to bring you up on the count of 5. When I do, you are going to have absolutely no recollection of the show starting. You're going to have absolutely no recollection of the show starting. You will remember the deep breathing exercises, and you will remember being asked to volunteer, but you will have absolutely no recollection of anything. Now, every suggestion that I have given you is wiped out. Every suggestion that I have given you is wiped out. You will remember your name. You will not speak gibberish. You will be able to get out of the chair. Every suggestion is gone. However, after I bring you up and you are absolutely convinced that the show has not started, it's going to start to occur to you, wait a second, was I brought up here, was this supposed to look a little silly? Was he taking advantage of me? And slowly but surely you're going to start to maybe get disappointed and then maybe upset. And while you will never act out, you will not be afraid to show me and everybody in the audience how disappointed you are that the show actually never happened. Until you hear me say the word hypnosis. When you hear me say the word hypnosis, only me, when you hear me and only me say the word hypnosis, in an instant, you are going to have a recollection of every single memory that you experienced during this performance and that your friends experienced. Until that time, you will be convinced the show has not started. You will feel at first disappointed, maybe a little angry, and while you will never physically act out, you will not be afraid to show your anger and disappointment. You will not remember the show until you hear me say the word hypnosis. That's the first thing I want to tell you. Second thing I want to tell you, when you hear me and me alone say my name, Mark. When you hear me and me alone say my name, Mark, you will stand up wherever you are, you will point to me, and you will say, he's the man. When you hear me and me alone say my name, Mark, wherever you are, you will stand up, you will point to me, and you will say, he's the man. Please nod if you understand me. Excellent. Third suggestion that I'm going to give you, and then I'm going to bring you up. Tonight, when you are ready to go to sleep for the final time, and you put your head down on your pillow, you are going to have the most restful sleep that you have ever had. You are going to wake up tomorrow right on time, refreshed, renewed, revitalized. When you wake up now, you're going to feel like you had a 4-hour nap. But when you go to bed tonight, for the final time, and you put your head on your pillow, you're going to drift off to sleep immediately. You're going to sleep restfully the full night. You're going to wake up on time, and you are going to remember everything about this show. But until that time, when I count up on the count of 5, you are going to come to, you're going to have absolutely no recollection of the show starting. You'll be disappointed and then maybe upset until you hear me say the word hypnosis. And then every memory of this show is going to come racing back to you. And when you hear me and me alone say my name, Mark, you'll stand up, you'll point to me and say, he's the man. Let's get ready to join you, have you join us back here. You're sitting back on the count of 1. Sit back in the chair. 2. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. 3. Sit upright and get ready to rejoin us here in the room. 4. I want you to feel like your face is being refreshed with cool mountain water. And when you hear me say the number 5, I want you to open your eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes open. Long, slow, deep breath in. Exhale all the way out. Good, yeah, sit back all the way in the chair. Another long, slow, deep breath in. Exhale all the way out. How do you feel?
Good.
Good. What's your name?
Lauren.
Lauren, of course it is. And Lauren, may I ask, do you feel you feel hypnotized at all?
No.
Not at all, right? Does anybody up here feel hypnotized? No? I apologize. We were supposed to have a longer show, and I apologize. There's not really much time that we have for anything right now. And I do apologize for that. We had intended, and perhaps I'll have the privilege of being asked back, and then maybe we can have you guys, maybe you get first dibs on being able to come up. I hope that's okay. But can we give them a round of applause? And we're going to let you guys take your seats. Thank you very much for coming up to, thank you for coming up. Well, we said we were going to make you a star in the show, right? Everybody's here, they're applauding you. Is that okay? No, it's the time. See, I apologize. It's the time. We were. I apologize. No, I mean, I have another show. Is everything okay, or? What's the problem, Ray?
What's the show?
Well, no, I apologize. It would have been a longer show if we had had more time. Regrettably, we didn't, but I'm hoping that you guys will feel good anyway about having come up and everybody applauded you, right? Long, slow, deep breath. You feel good about that. Don't you feel good about that?
What?
You look a little disappointed.
You're sitting here?
Yeah, is that okay? I mean, are you guys, Alexis, you all right with this?
No,
What? Why not?
you didn't do anything.
Guys, are you disappointed or?
Yeah.
No, you're not over there. You know what it is? You know what it is? Let me try this. Look right at me. Take a long, slow, deep breath. Trust me on this. And I want to ask you, as you exhale, look at me and tell me if you think you would enjoy experiencing hypnosis. Why are you starting to laugh? Why are you starting to laugh?
I don't know.
You're not sure? I want to make sure you believe in hypnosis more than anybody.
My head.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we give them a big round of applause, please? You guys were wonderful. This applause is for you. One more time. If you guys took any photos or any video, please post it. You'll see I have a Twitter. It's @YouWillBelieveIn. I have an Instagram. It's @YouWillBelieveInMagic. You can put it right directly to my Facebook page. It's You Are the Magic. My name is Mark.
He's the man!
Yes!
And this last round of applause is for my audience.
Why?
One more time. My name is Mark.
He's the man!
We're going to let you guys go back to your seats. A big round of applause for the ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Aguilera, and I think Mark's show is amazing. It was really cool to see some of my peers hypnotized and just doing whatever he said, and we definitely want it back.
Hi, my name is Alex Roberson. I thought the show was amazing. I never thought that I would be hypnotized, but I seen it here and I had an amazing time. Can't wait for him to come back. Thank you. Hi, my name is Madeline, and the show, when I got up on the show, I didn't think I was going to be actually hypnotized, but it's actually crazy. You guys should definitely come and see Mark. It was an amazing experience, definitely.